McNeely and Rogers. McNeely checks out, and Rogers comes into the game. All right, my favorite cheer. When you say this, you're saying we're not very good. Brown hits the free throw.
Yeah, I agree with you.
89-80. Backcourt pressure on Acuff. Bounces it out to Ewan. And Ewan is fouled from behind by Hadley. When you cheer overrated, you are cheapening your own team's win. I don't understand why people think that's a good cheer.
But fans are not always the most logical thinkers.
No, they're not. Unlike you and me are so logical at all times. Ewan at the stripe. Big second half for him. He has 12 points and 9 rebounds. Only had 2 points at the half. And he rolls off the free throw. He had made 6 in a row until that one. 27 seconds left, 89-80. Well, thanking for small favors, I'm glad it didn't turn out to be the 20-point blowout.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little run at him. Missed again on the free throw. Through rebounds. Cardinals bring it ahead with 24 seconds. Here comes Brown. Michael hoists another long three, and it goes over the backboard and out of bounds. I wouldn't mind Michael passing it once or twice, maybe. Rather just come down and launch it, but you're kind of trying to get what you can as quick as you can, I guess.
You need 3 possessions, so you had to go quick.
Inbounds pass comes to Ewan. I think Coach Kelsey told him not to foul. They do keep the pressure on in backcourt. 10 seconds into front court now, and the Cards will let it go. And the big roar goes up here at Bud Walton Arena as the final seconds tick off the clock. Warm handshake between Coach Cal and Pat Kelsey and the Arkansas Razorbacks. And 6th-ranked Louisville, their first loss of the season. 89-80 is the final score. Arkansas is the winner. Stay with us. Our Cardinal wrap-up is coming up. This is Cardinal basketball from Fairfield.
Kentucky is a place where business is fast, but the pace of life is just right. By working together, we've moved forward towards a brighter future.
Vanderbilt in front, 24-16, 10:47 to go in the first half. This ACC-SEC Challenge matchup between the Commodores and the SMU Mustangs. Pepsi is made for basketball watching. Pepsi, the official soft drink of Vanderbilt University. Commodore basketball also brought to you by First Bank. Money talks and now it cheers. Vanderbilt debit cards from First Bank. You can bank on the doors every time you pay. First Bank, carry Commodore pride. Bank local and get more. Member FDIC. Tim, transition, we talked about it going into the game, up-tempo. Vanderbilt wants to force that, and we've seen it some in these recent minutes here.
Well, that's what you got to do. We forced about 3 turnovers here, and we're able to get them up in transition and get them up and down. And, again, we're kind of using our depth. We've got Tyler Nickel back in the game now.
Unfortunately, Frankie Collins picked up a second foul. He has 2 of Vanderbilt's 3 personals here in the first half.
So. Now you're getting a little full-court pressure right here. It's just going to be, I would say, kind of token.
Little zone press and a block foul. You're right, over on the left side. I think it was Pierre, and that'll be his second of the night. One of their starting guards. 5.5 for SMU. Vanderbilt with 22 on the shot clock. The lineup with Miles and Tanner, Nickel, Washington, and Harris out there.
Well, and that's a key foul right there. Because Pierre, he's one of their leading scorers, and he's got 2 early fouls and with 10:39 left.
You're talking about a guy averaging 18 a game, and Tim noted, they are not the deepest team in the world. Zone defense, 1-3-1 for SMU. Inside is Nickel trying to go to the baseline, deflected out of play. SMU touched it last, or did Vanderbilt touch it last?
Well, that looked like it was deflected.
Yeah, I thought it was too. It was intended for Washington from Nickel, and the Commodores will keep it.
Well, they're going into a 1-3-1 zone defense right now, and you'd like to see Harris and Nickel on the baseline, because any penetration, you're going to get an open look from the baseline. Now they're going back to man-to-man, I think.
Inbounds Washington, hands it back to Tanner. Tanner out the three-point line, working against Igatolu, crosses him over, steps back, continues on the dribble, 7 to shoot. Hook pass left side, Harris rises up, 3 is well short. Rebound claimed by Edwards as he snuck in on the left side. Edwards to Miller. Boopy averaging 21 per game and 7 assists. Igatolu backing in against Jalen Washington. Igatolu with the right, got in close and scores. He's been hard for Vanderbilt to handle so far. 8 early points. He has 8 of their 18. Midpoint first half. Vanderbilt leading 24-18.
Well, that's 270 pounds right there.
Nickel, deflected ball, goes back to the other side of midcourt to chase it down. They really stretch out that defense. Tanner working left. They switch for a moment. Now Pierre picks him up again. Tanner knocks down a 3 from straight away. That was a quick release on that 3 ball. 27-18, Vanderbilt's biggest advantage.
Well, you just love the confidence he's playing with right now.
9.5 to go in the first half. He shot it so well. Bounce pass, Yigatolu left of the lane. He's been a lot of their offense. Dumps it off on a back cut. Edwards put it up. Blocked. There's Miles. He swatted it beyond the baseline into the Vanderbilt bench. 13 on the shot clock for SMU.
Well, Miles, just a smart player, just a veteran guy, knows how to play.
He doesn't get very many blocks, but he got one right there. All right, here's Miller to throw it in. Commodores made a sub during the stoppage. Pass outside, caught by Edwards. Right elbow, lost the handle, regathers, just puts it up in the air, and Yigatolu dunks it.
I tell you what, he takes up a lot of space down low at the block.
7'2". He averages 10 points per game, and he has that many already. Vanderbilt leading 27-20. Miles to Okereke. McLaughlin has returned to the lineup. Tanner, hash mark left side, finds Miles straight away. Gambling for a steal, Edwards. Miles goes to work. Now they switch and have Pierre guarding him. Miles takes a jumper, no good. Kicks to the near side, retrieved by Edwards along the right baseline. Boy, Miller fell down. They call Miles for a foul. I thought Miller just fell, and Duke got the foul there.
Yeah, that was probably a smart play by Miller. He saw Duke Miles kind of out of control right there. But you got that big guy down low, and Yigatolu, and you just throw it to the rim, and he just takes the rim down.
He's been able to get in close. We've seen him hit the jump hook with both hands and dunked that last time down. 3 games of double-figure rebounds and had a double-double against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. He's been a high-percentage field goal shooter the last couple seasons. 27-20, Vanderbilt leads. Got 8.5 minutes to play. First half. Miller pumps it down to the right baseline. Getting around defenders as Washington, and Corey puts it in. 27-22, nickel right corner. They get out to him, and he passes out to Tanner. Tanner with McLaughlin setting a screen. Now going down low. Ball knocked to the deck. It go to the floor. A tie-up now, and SMU got the loose ball. Edwards against Tanner, trying to step through, put it up at close range, and scores. B.J. Edwards with a couple buckets, 27-24.
Getting a little loose with the basketball right here. We got to take better care of the basketball.
Couple turnovers. Leading to buckets on the other end. Nickel dribbles out at the logo. Pass to Okereke on the right. To Nickel up top. Tries a 3. Bounces off the back rim. No good. One and done. Miller got the rebound. Again, he slips and falls. Got it to Yigatolu, who handed it right back to him as he was getting up. SMU can tie with a 3. Miller tries it. Tanner blocks it out of bounds. Vanderbilt's guards getting some blocks in this one. But the lead is only 3, 27-24 with 7:41 to play in the first half here in Nashville. Commodores in front against SMU. We'll take a break on the Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Commodore fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Vandy basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Vanderbilt Commodores. Let's go, Commodores! SeatGeek.
Anchor down with our coverage of Commodores basketball. This is the Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
And is proud to serve fresh baked items in and around Nashville. Start your day with sunshine by visiting their location on Hillsborough Pike and enjoy some of their delicious items like donuts, pastries, muffins, croissant donuts, fritters, fresh brewed coffee, and more. All items are baked fresh daily on site. To start your day off with sunshine, make sure to visit the Donut Den at 3900 Hillsborough Pike or call 385-1021. That's 385-1021. The Donut Den. Proud to serve Nashville.
Did you know 31W Insulation is more than just an insulation company? 31W Insulation installs only the best products, including Inverge and Huntsman Spray Foam, Amar and Wayne Dalton garage doors, Genie operators, closet-made closet systems, 310 tempering, HMI and quality shower doors, and CertainTeed, Knauf and Owens Corning Insulation. With over 46 locations in 12 states throughout the Southeast to serve you, give 31W Insulation a call today at 888-241-4563 or visit our website www.31w.com for a free quote.
Jonah Weintraub here inside our Learfield Network studios with some quick score updates that went final. 3 SEC teams won the first 3 games of the SEC-ACC Challenge today. The ACC won 6 out of 9 yesterday. So far, a good start for the SEC. Arkansas takes down Louisville at home 89-80. Alabama beats Clemson at home 90-84. And LSU wins in overtime 78-69 at Boston College. Now back out to Nashville with Kevin and Tim, guys.
I appreciate it, Jonah. Yeah, trying to even things up in this ACC-SEC Challenge. Here is 27-24. Vanderbilt leading SMU. Got 7:41 to go in the first half. 6-0 run for the Mustangs after Vanderbilt had led by 9. They have the ball out of the timeout at 17 on the shot clock. Hand off Miller from Edwards. Miller right down the middle, put it up, had a block, got the whistle, and he'll go to the free throw line for the first time tonight, where he is 91%.
Well, he's one of those guys that he gets you on your hip right there, and Tyler Tanner was following him. He's just a veteran guy that he kind of slows up and creates that contact and draws that foul.
First foul for Tanner, 5 for Vanderbilt in the first half. He's 57 of 62 from the foul line. That sounds like a lot of free throws already through 8 games. Miller shoots, and it's good. He's not the biggest guy in the whole world, but he is a big scorer. He's 6 feet tall and averages 21 per game. He has really poured it in this season. Great work at the free throw line where he hits twice here. 27-26. SMU on an 8-0 run. Miller's going to get some rest as they go back to the bench for B.J. Davis-Ray for the first time. 6'6 freshman out of St. Louis. Tanner outside. Vanderbilt needs offense. Been about 2 minutes since putting anything on the board. They wanted a double on Duke Miles near midcourt. Got the pass away. Okereke slowly in, backing in. Working against Washington. Passes right corner. A catch by Tanner. Puts it on the floor outside McLaughlin, right wing. Hand off Tanner on the right with 4, with 3. Here goes McLaughlin, and a nice delivery. Bounce pass from Tanner to Glock for 2. Devon's in double figures, 29-26.
Yeah, great penetration that time. Oh, a steal.
Steal by Tanner. He measures. He lays it in. An assist and then a steal and score. All of a sudden it's 31-26 Vanderbilt. Under 7 to go in the first half. Ugatolu outside at the logo. Picks it up top of the key. Pass over to Edwards. Behind Ugatolu. Tanner gets over there to guard. Edwards pivots and throws it away. Okereke trying to save it. Right at midcourt. It went to Edwards. He slides a pass left side. Pierre along the baseline. Contact from McLaughlin. Couldn't finish. Inside, the rebound went to Glock, and Vanderbilt has the basketball.
Okereke got back into play after running out, trying to save that basketball. Did a great job of coming back into the play.
Miles left. Down to the paint he goes. Left lane line. High off the glass and scores. Beautifully done. Duke Miles. Great finish to him. 33-26. Little 6-0 run for Vanderbilt in less than a minute. That's what this offense can do to you. Got 6 to play here in the first half. Edwards outside. Tanner stays right with him. Lobs down low. Pass a little high and long for Ugatolu, but up underneath him, Devin McLaughlin will pick up his first foul. Steven Anderson says number 99 for his first team foul, number 6 whistle against Vanderbilt. Subs for Vanderbilt, a first appearance for Chandler Bing, who played well down in the Bahamas. 6'5 freshman from Atlanta, appearance number 9. 4 points in 11 minutes, hit a big 3 in the championship game win. Right baseline entry. Miller throws it in. Ugatolu with a catch. Hands back to Miller. Matched up with Jalen Washington. Steps back, hesitates. Now at the free throw line, drives and kicks. Outside Davis-Ray. He jumps to a stop in the paint, takes a fadeaway. It's good.
Well, these guys are really athletic. They do a great job off penetration. Get you moving backwards on defense. Shoot a little fadeaway right there. Now it looks to me like they're in a man-to-man defense again.
33-28. Vanderbilt leads by 5. SMU, like Vanderbilt, a lot of contributions. 8 different players have scored this first half. Tanner picks it up, left elbow, wide pass to Okereke on the wing. 10 to shoot, Okereke into the paint, had it stripped, got it back, goes to Tanner in the corner with 8 on the shot clock. Tanner now with 5, goes outside, Bing with 3, with 2, he drives with 1, he put it up, missed everything. Vanderbilt runs out of time.
Well, Tyler Tanner should have taken that open 3 on the baseline right there.
5:09 to go first half. Vanderbilt leading by 5. It's 33-28. SMU brings back Jaden Toombs. We saw him some earlier. So to set the Vanderbilt lineup, it's Miles and Tanner as well as Okereke and Bing and Jalen Washington. Franklin Collins been out for a bit with a second foul. Boopy Miller brings it up right to left. They say his real name is Kevin, so.
Now they're going to go down inside again.
Wraparound bounce pass, Pierre up top. Pierre sliding to the right, Okereke picks him up. Pierre at the free throw line, stops, take a jumper, and knock it down. Pierre with 2 first half baskets, 33-30. They shot it well from the outside, 51%. Washington straight away, launches 3, in and out, no good. Bing crashes, knocked down the rebound. He slides, Okereke dunks! Bing was on his back and made a nice pass.
Great offensive rebound that time by Bing.
4.5 minutes, first half. Vanderbilt 35, SMU 30. Toombs straight away. Miller goes behind him. Toombs looks for a teammate. Got it away, Pierre, out at the midcourt stripe. Bing goes under a screen. Pierre now crossing over. Hesitation dribble stops. Elbow jumper, in and out, no good that time. Knocked down into the hands of Tanner. Vanderbilt starts a break. A 3-on-2. Bing! Drives! Scores!
Really nice play that time by Tyler Tanner. He gave the ball up early. Made the defender turn around. Really nice play by Bing, filling that left-hand lane in a finish.
Under 4 first half. Vanderbilt 37, SMU 30. Crowd of Memorial coming to life. Miller with a bounce pass. Little screen roll and knocked down. There's Toombs just inside the free throw line with the right hand. 37-32. Vanderbilt's made 5 of its last 7 after a little cold stretch. Miles reverses on the dribble. Okereke's open. Right side 3. No good. It was online, but a little strong. Rebound batted around and controlled by Pierre for SMU. 3.5 in the first half. Commodores by 5. Miller, hash mark left side. Over the top he goes. Pierre with a tough catch against Okereke, and he stepped on the baseline. He went under the basket, and baseline official Joe Lindsay said you stepped out of bounds. Vanderbilt gets the ball when we come back with 3:20 to go in the first half. Vanderbilt 37, SMU 32. Commodore basketball from Learfield.
Mr. Commodore, better known as Mr. C by the black and gold. He commands the campus, leads the charge down the Star Walk, and motivates the Commodores to anchor down. Ford also has a fan favorite, Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 48 years straight. Drive F-150, proud sponsor of the Commodores at your Tennessee Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
We're taking a 60-second local break. Then more Commodore basketball coverage on the Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
The roof over your head does more than protect your house. It protects the people you love most. At Ostermiller, we understand that. Whether it's a small repair or a brand new roof, we treat every project like it's our own home. Local, reliable, and always here when you need us, because peace of mind starts at the top. Ostermiller, we're raising the standard in roofing.
Hey, Commodore fans! It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Vandy basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Vanderbilt Commodores. Let's go, Commodores! SeatGeek.
Pretty quick.
37-32, Vanderbilt in front of SMU. 3:20 to go in the first half. This ACC-SEC Challenge matchup here at Memorial. Vanderbilt Health, the exclusive healthcare provider of Vanderbilt Athletics. Vanderbilt basketball also brought to you by Modelo. Brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Tim, you look at this matchup shooting-wise. Neither team shot it great from three, but overall, both teams over 50%.
Well, they're getting points in the paint. If you look at points in the paint right now, SMU with 28, Vanderbilt with 22. So we're getting good looks off penetration and dishes. We've got 10 assists on 16 made baskets.
And that's an area where both these teams really excel. SMU averages 19 assists per game. Vanderbilt averages 20 per contest. 17 combined here in the first half.
Little 1-3-1 here by SMU.
Frankie Collins back in the game. Goes over to Tanner on the right. Slides it back to Collins. Picks it up inside the three-point line. Inside the zone, they go to Bing. Now Tanner on the right wing. Tanner taking a baseline. Outside Washington. Thought about a jumper. Now it's Tanner in the corner. Launches. It's up and good. It's a three for Tanner.
That was just a touch and catch right there. It didn't even look like he had the ball in his hands when he let it go. He's got to be more aggressive tonight offensively.
Vanderbilt leading 40-32. Let's get down to the end of the shot clock, and you just put it on up there, and it went in. Miller on a drive looking for a teammate. Threw it away. Trying to make a pass in traffic. Tanner streaking the other way for a layup.
Ain't nobody catching him from behind. I can tell you that. That was a really nice pass that time by Washington.
Tanner with 12 to lead Vanderbilt and lead everybody for that matter. Miller along the baseline. Bodied up by Collins. Takes a fadeaway and a swish.
What, that guy knows how to put the basket. We got a little... Looked like Washington stepped on someone's foot.
He is down just to the left of the lane, and Lance is going to come out and take a look at him. And Tim, I think you're right. It looked like looking at the left ankle. Meanwhile, Vanderbilt leading by 8 is 42-34.
Yeah, he stepped on somebody's foot.
I think he stepped on the foot of Corey Washington. And he's up in a seated position, so hopefully nothing too serious. It's an 8-point lead, one off Vanderbilt's, or close to Vanderbilt's biggest lead of the night. He had a 10-point advantage back earlier. Jalen helped up. Looks like he's moving okay. A little bit of a limp, and maybe go back in the tunnel, get a little treatment, try to walk it off. Vanderbilt brings Devin McLaughlin back in.
Doesn't look serious. I mean, it looks like he's walking, putting weight on it. So,
yeah, he goes over to the end of the bench and take a look at him.
Probably retape it.
2:13 to play first half. Vanderbilt a chance to stretch a lead back to double figures. Zone defense continues for SMU. Down low they go. McLaughlin, a high pass thrown away, trying to find Harris. Now SMU in transition. Edwards with a step through and puts it in. The Knoxville native, B.J. Edwards with 6 in the first half, 42-36. Harris drives and kicks. Left side, catch by Collins. He puts it on the floor and passes it to Tanner. At the hash left side, McLaughlin for a pick. Tanner down the right lane line, on the move, off the glass and scores.
Wow. What two great moves right there. Just the splits the defense right there with a kind of a push through dribble and then a great finish off the glass.
A runner for Tanner, 44-36, 90 seconds from halftime. Tanner with 14 to lead everybody. Dump down pass in the paint. Toombs looked like he might have walked. And now Collins and Washington for SMU with a collision. And Washington took the worst of that one. Ends up on the baseline.
I think they called that on Glock.
Second foul for McLaughlin. One of the bonus coming up for SMU.
Well, what a sweet move that time by Tyler Tanner.
I mean, he has shown us the entire offensive arsenal here in the first half. I mean, he scored about every way he can, whether it's shooting a quick three or driving to the basket. We've seen a dunk. We've seen off the glass.
Well, I like his aggressiveness. He looks like he's playing much more aggressive on the offensive end. Like he wants the basketball and he's going to try to score.
1-1 for SMU. So 2 fouls for Glock, 2 fouls for Collins. 1:24 mark in the first half. 1-1, and Washington hits the free throw. Corey Washington, the guy who is another good free throw shooter, top 10 in the ACC, right at 84%. Last season at Wichita State, he was second team all-conference in the American and played 2 seasons at St. Peter's as well. All-conference in the MAC during his days with St. Peter's. Second free throw is good. 44-38. The lead is 6 with 1:20 to go and half number 1.
And now you got SMU back in a man-to-man right here.
Seen a couple possessions of zone. Akereke trying to supply a screen. Collins to the left. Catch by Harris. Puts it on the floor in the paint with the right. Puts it up and got it.
Yeah, I tell you what, that is a really nice play by Tyler Harris. You know, kind of been settling for threes here early on, but he took the basketball off the dribble, and he's so long. He gets into that middle of that lane and shoots that little mid-range jumper. He's really, really effective.
Maybe they'll get him going a little bit. It just seems like he needs to see one go in, and Harris has his first two. Vanderbilt in front by 8, and as Vanderbilt calls the 30-second TO, let's pause 10 seconds for a station ID. This is Vanderbilt basketball from their field. Minute 8 away from halftime. Coming up at the break, we'll check all your first half numbers. Check in with Jonah inside our network studios. He'll get us up to date on this ACC-SEC challenge with the Southeastern Conference rattling a bit on day 2. Lost some close ones yesterday. Those were some good games last night.
Yeah, there were some good games. Now you've got Leverett in the game right now, and the one luxury that Vanderbilt has is they've got some guys that can give some fouls, and so they want a big body inside.
The freshman from El Paso, he has a big body, 6'11" and 245. Leverett and Bing, Okereke, Miles, and Tanner.
And now you're going to see this little zone defense right here.
Under a minute first half. Miller dribbles on the logo at midcourt. Goes to Edwards, back to Miller. 15 on the shot clock. Looks for Corey Washington, gets it to him. Inside the zone they go. Toombs with a catch, puts it on the floor against Leverett, puts it up no good. Yigatolu grabs a rebound, he's back in. Kicks it back outside. Miller with a hook pass on the right. Put up off the baseline. It was short. That was taken by Washington. And Tanner down there to grab the rebound.
The smallest guy in the gym jumps up over everyone.
Yep, he got it. Differential of 7 seconds here. 27 seconds left in the first half. Vanderbilt leading by 8. Good matchup here of undefeated teams, both 8-0 coming in.
I think you get it into Tyler Tanner's hand and see if he can work some magic with the basketball.
He has scored 14 already, down to 5 to shoot. Miles on the left. Yigatolu guards. Miles going to take him to the basket and score. Left side. Miles on the drive and puts it in. 48-38. 4 seconds left. Miller now. Top of the key. Left side. Toombs into the half. His three is no good. Little too long. Contested by Miles. And Vanderbilt takes a double-figure lead to the locker room.
I'll tell you what, that was a great play by Duke Miles. And we saw a lot of that penetration down in the Bahamas last week. He went in against big guys and just finished over the top of them.
Miles in the first half with a half dozen points. Tyler Tanner leads Vanderbilt with 14. McLaughlin has 11. And Yigatolu has 10 to lead SMU. So the Commodores take a 10-point lead to the break, 48-38, and we'll take a timeout. Vanderbilt Sports Network from their field.
With a good retirement strategy, nothing is out of bounds. But without one, you risk penalties you didn't see coming. Join us in person for a 2-night comprehensive retirement planning university course. It's interactive, instructor-led, and covers what you need to know when it comes to retirement planning, taxes, income strategies, common financial fouls, and more. If retirement's your next play, this class sets the formation. Save your spot at retirementplanninguniversity.com. That's retirementplanninguniversity.com. Retirement Planning University is a nonprofit and not an accredited university. Vanderbilt is not a client. See website for disclosures. Go Commodores.
Yeah, it's another day, but what kind of day is it really? A day of doom scrolling? Laundry day? Nah, it's a White Claw day. Because all that can wait. Your friends shouldn't. There are good stories to be made. So grab a pack, grab your friends. Make the most of each day with those who matter most. When you're together with White Claw, every day is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You just gotta grab it. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
More action on the hardwood in 60 seconds. You're listening to Vanderbilt Basketball.
Progressive knows not all rides are smooth. Meet Claire. She loves her motorcycle, and she's learned to love the insects she encounters on her rides. She may not know the difference between a gnat and a mosquito at 55 miles per hour, but she does know one thing. It's always gross when one flies into her mouth. But she's so used to it that it's weird when it doesn't happen. Not every ride is smooth, but Progressive has your back with comprehensive and collision coverage from America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
The Donut Den is proud to serve fresh baked items in and around Nashville. Start your day with sunshine by visiting their location on Hillsborough Pike and enjoy some of their delicious items like donuts, pastries, muffins, croissant donuts, fritters, fresh brewed coffee, and more. All items are baked fresh daily on site. To start your day off with sunshine, make sure to visit the Donut Den at 3900 Hillsborough Pike or call 385-1021. That's 385-1021. The Donut Den, proud to serve Nashville.
20 minutes are in the books. Welcome to the Halftime Show. Halftime coverage of Vanderbilt basketball is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Uber Eats, proud sponsor of The Doors. Let's eat. Coming up, we'll break down the first half with stats and analysis. But first, let's check the out-of-town scoreboard as we head to the network studios.
Jonah Weintraub here with you at the half between Vanderbilt and SMU. The Doors, with a late bucket from Duke Miles, go up 48-38 into the locker room. Doors looking to improve their undefeated record and hand SMU its first loss. In the ACC-SEC Challenge, the ACC won 6 of the 9 games yesterday, but the first 3 games today, the SEC took them all, so we are tied up at 6 apiece with 4 games currently going on. Number 5, Louisville, suffered its first loss of the year at number 5, Arkansas, 89-80. Hogs 5-star freshman Darius Acuff had a 17-point, 10-assist double-double. That career high in dimes helped them get out to the win. The number 25-ranked Hogs pick up a marquee victory against the Cards. Meanwhile, number 12 Alabama took care of business at home against Clemson, 90-84. That was a rematch of the Elite 8 from 2 years ago, where Alabama made its first Final Four in school history. Crimson Tide, 12 three-pointers, 3 different players hit at least 3. LSU marched into Chestnut Hill and handled Boston College 78-69 in overtime. And don't look now, but the Tigers are 8-0 already after going 14-18 last season, on the uptick in Baton Rouge. Meanwhile, NC State, they are taking on Auburn right now as we speak. The Wolfpack on a 15-5 run. The number 20-ranked Tigers still ahead, though, in the jungle, 33-31 with 2:50 left in the first half. Meanwhile, in Austin, Virginia out to a 34-19 lead with 4 minutes left in the first over Texas. The Longhorns, fresh off that trip to Maui where they won a couple of games. Meanwhile, in Atlanta, Mississippi State up 33-23 on Georgia Tech with 2:17 to go in the first half. Those are the 3 current active scores. Mississippi State, the only team with a losing record in the SEC right now as we speak. They are 3-4, looking to go to 4-4, and they lost in overtime last Friday against, guess who? SMU, who is currently in Memorial Gymnasium. And we'll send it back to Memorial Gymnasium in just a second. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Vanderbilt basketball from Learfield.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So, I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile.
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits ended. Balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement. 256 gigabytes. $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
You're listening to Vanderbilt basketball on the Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
Martin and Zerfoss believes that insurance is the foundation upon which businesses and families build their futures. For over 45 years, our locally owned agency has worked with companies and individuals to build coverage that helps lower their risks. For all personal, commercial, risk management, and group benefits, call Martin and Zerfoss at 615-297-8500 or visit mzinsurance.com. Insuring Vandy fans since 1978.
Mr. Commodore, better known as Mr. C by the black and gold. He commands the campus, leads the charge down the Star Walk, and motivates the Commodores to anchor down. Ford also has a fan favorite, Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 48 years straight. Drive F-150, proud sponsor of the Commodores at your Tennessee Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Vanderbilt University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of Vanderbilt University and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by Vanderbilt University.
ACC-SEC Challenge here at Memorial Gym. Vanderbilt leads 48-38 over SMU here at the half. Tim, we're being entertained by the Frisbee dogs out here. Man, they are some impressive athletes.
I'm telling you, it's amazing. You got an Australian Shepherd and a Dachshund mix, and I think another Australian Shepherd. Boy, those dogs can really fly.
Look at the first half numbers. SMU 48%, 17 of 35. 0 for 6 from 3, made all 4 of their free throw attempts. Vanderbilt 61% in the first half. Only 4 out of 13 from 3, 2 out of 3 from the foul line. So, Jim, the threes haven't been falling, but good work inside and a lot of transition offense for Vanderbilt in this first half.
Well, we've gotten a few turnovers, and we've turned those things into baskets. And if you look at points in the paint, both teams 30 in the paint, and most of those are just, other than, SMU, their big guy going down low and posting up, our stuff is really driving to the basket and making good passes for wide open layups.
Vanderbilt with 10 first half fast break points, assist 8 for SMU on 17 buckets. Vanderbilt with a dozen assists on 21 made baskets, and both these teams close to 20 assists per game among the national leaders there. Vanderbilt in front by 10 with Tyler Tanner leading the way. He has 14 points. Devin McLaughlin with 11. Yikatolu has 10, the only player in double figures for SMU in the first half. Take a break, come back with more from Memorial after this on the Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
The Donut Den is proud to serve fresh baked items in and around Nashville. Start your day with sunshine by visiting their location on Hillsborough Pike and enjoy some of their delicious items like donuts, pastries, muffins, croissant donuts, fritters, fresh brewed coffee, and more. All items are baked fresh daily on site. To start your day off with sunshine, make sure to visit the Donut Den at 3900 Hillsborough Pike or call 385-1021. That's 385-1021. The Donut Den, proud to serve Nashville.
With holiday chaos around every corner, the minute you step into your BMW, you're in control. The BMW X3's adventure-ready agility is built for wherever the holidays take you. The effortless power of the X5 makes it easy to take on the season, and the iconic 3 Series is an exhilarating escape. The BMW Road Home sales event on now. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Hurry in for exceptional offers through January 2nd.
Anchor down with our coverage of Commodores basketball. This is the Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
At First Bank, we've always been Vandy fans, and as the official bank of Vanderbilt Athletics, we're also teammates helping cheer on the Doors together. We're proud to add Commodore Pride to your wallet with our official Vanderbilt debit cards. Anchor down when you pay with Vanderbilt debit cards from First Bank. When 2 historic Tennessee teams join together, you get even more ways to bank on the Doors. Bank local, get more. First Bank, member FDIC. Hey, Commodore fans! It's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley-Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Vandy basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Vanderbilt Commodores. Let's go, Commodores! SeatGeek.
Vanderbilt 48, SMU 38. Halftime here at Memorial Gym. This ACC-SEC Challenge matchup, as Jonah told us earlier, Vanderbilt and the SEC trying to rally here in day 2 of this event. Time for second half adjustments brought to you by Martin and Zerfoss. Tim, how does Vanderbilt stay unbeaten on the season and score 1 for the Southeastern Conference?
Well, we've got to do a better job on their big guy. We just let him get open a few too many times, and we've got to contain Miller from the perimeter. When he breaks us down, now all of a sudden, it puts us in a real difficult situation. Frankie Collins got 2 early fouls. He's got to do a better job, and, he's a really good defender. He's got to do a good job on him in the second half.
Halftime adjustments, as always, brought to you by our good friends at Martin & Zerfas. Let them create a comprehensive insurance plan for you, your family, even your business at competitive prices. Martin & Zerfas, the no-problem people. Couple program notes. Vanderbilt women's basketball, a winner today against Virginia, 81-68 in the ACC-SEC Women's Challenge, and they are now 9-0 on the season. Congratulations to Michaela Blake's went over 1,000 points already early in her sophomore season. That is pretty impressive. They'll play Monday at 6:30 against South Florida. And, of course, it was National Signing Day for football today. Jared Curtis, the headliner for Vanderbilt, the top-rated quarterback among the 20 players signed by Clark Lee and company. So congratulations, Clark and Barton and everybody over with the football program. Another terrific signing class as announced earlier today. Take a break. Second half coming up here in just a moment. Vanderbilt by 10 over SMU. The Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
Did you know 31W Insulation is more than just an insulation company? 31W Insulation installs only the best products, including Inverge and Huntsman Spray Foam, AMAR and Wayne Dalton garage doors, Genie operators, closet-made closet systems, 310 tempering, HMI and quality shower doors, and CertainTeed, Knauf and Owens Corning Insulation. With over 46 locations in 12 states throughout the Southeast to serve you, give 31W Insulation a call today at 888-241-4563 or visit our website www.31w.com for a free quote.
Kentucky is a place where business is fast, but the pace of life is just right. By working together, we've moved forward towards a brighter future. Now, we're looking at a new Kentucky, where good jobs and a good life are possible for everyone. Y'all interested? We don't blame you. See why our new Kentucky home is the best place to do business and live a good life at newkentuckyhome.ky.gov.
Kohl's Customer Appreciation Event is here, right in time for the gift exchange. Even though everyone pretends gifting isn't a competition, it kinda is. At Kohl's, save on gifts everyone will fight over. From sweaters and flannels to air fryers, toaster ovens, and more. Because deep down, the gift exchange isn't just about giving. It's also about winning. Shop Kohl's and save on top gifts now. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Offers end December 14th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Vanderbilt trying to make its back-to-back wins in the ACC-SEC Challenge. Commodores won at Virginia Tech last season, leading against SMU here at Memorial Gym by 10, 48-38 as we start half number 2. Kevin Ingram, Tim Thompson, Jim and White Trombies inside our Learfield Network studios. Vanderbilt team second in the country in scoring at almost 98 per game. The first time to score 80 or more points in the first 8 games in Vanderbilt history, and on their way to another one tonight with 48 at halftime. The highest-rated offense in the SEC in all 3 of the major metrics. 4th in KenPom in offense nationally and 10th overall. It'll be SMU ball to start the second half. Vanderbilt lineup has the original starters out there as Miles and Tanner, as well as Nickel, Okereke, and McLaughlin. I think SMU has its original starters as well. Edwards and Miller, Washington, and Yikatolu and Pierre. Whoopi Miller, 21 points per game. The offensive court for SMU. Swaps pass with Edwards. Got it back to Miller. Guarded by Tanner, looking around for a screen. Miller goes to the right, now back to the left. Tanner stays right with him. Pierre pulls up, takes a 3. It's no good. Long rebound collected by Nichols. Stretched out the arm and grabbed it. Miles front court. One and done for SMU in their first trip of the second half. Glockton at the top. Hands it off to Tanner. Swings it right side. Catch by Miles. Going to go to Okereke straight away.
Got Miller on McLaughlin.
Yep,
down low.
over the top. They saw it. Kick left side. Nickel for 3. Good.
What a great pass that time by Glock. He got double teamed down there and was able to find Nickel on the baseline for a wide open 3.
A 3 in each half for Tyler Nickel. Vanderbilt's biggest lead, up 13. Baseline jumper up and good. That's Miller on the right side.
I tell you what, for just being 6 feet tall, he really creates space with kind of a step-away little jumper right there.
And as you said, Tim, he's just one of those guys, knows how to score. 51-40, Vanderbilt leads, played a minute since halftime. A bump by Yikatolo on Miles. Lowers the shoulder and drives. In close, put it up, no good, a little too strong. Off the backboard it hits, and Miller has it for SMU. In the offensive court, Tanner gives chase. Miller on the run, flips up a shot that was short into the hands of Tanner after it ticked the rim. Tanner now for Vanderbilt. Fans it to Okereke, going baseline. Reverse layup is there.
Nice. You get that basketball. Miller tried to jump into Tyler Tanner, and the referees didn't buy the foul right there and took a really tough shot, created a fast break opportunity.
A 14th assist for Vanderbilt, and almost in midcourt, Nickel picks up a foul. He guards this man. I think that was Pierre or Washington outside, and SMU will put it in play left sideline with 21 on the shot clock.
And those are the kind of fouls you don't want. I mean, you're so far away from the basket.
It doesn't really have much impact on the play. In play goes to Pierre. Tanner really fighting around, trying to stay with Miller. Now Okereke has him on a switch. Miller slow dribble. Quick pass inside. Yugatolu back to the basket. Backing in against McLaughlin. Kicks it back up top. Miller fans it right. Pierre tries a three. That one's good.
A really nice pass. Inside out. Makes the extra pass for a wide open three.
Both these teams really good passing teams. The assist numbers show that. Miles outside. Bounce pass McLaughlin between the circles. Glock goes to Tanner. Tanner splits defenders. Looks off his man. Lays it up. No good. But a foul on SMU. And TT gets two at the foul stripe.
I tell you what, Kevin, you can't coach that. That's just really quickness, athletic ability, knowing how to play the basketball game.
Corey Washington gets his second. Team's first of the half for SMU. Commodores lead by 10, and Tyler Tanner trying to add to a 14-point night. He has 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, couple steals. 85% from the free throw line. Free throw is good.
Well, I tell you what, in this year, he's just playing so much more confident on the offensive end of the basketball floor.
You know, they always talk about players making a big jump from freshman to sophomore year. I can't imagine there's very many players nationally that have made a bigger jump than that guy. 2 free throws in the books. 55-43. Commodores by a dozen. 17:43 to go. Miller between the legs dribble outside. Heels on the center circle. Bounce pass goes to the right. Pierre with a catch. Okereke guards. Wide pass found its way back to Miller. 12 on the shot clock. Yugatolu catches left of the basket again. Backing in against McLaughlin. Diagonal pass right wing. 3 is no good. That was taken by Edwards. It was short. They scrap for the rebound. Miles trying to save it in. Thought he was going to get it to Tanner. Instead taken away. Flipped up by Washington. He scooped and tried to score. Shot was no good. A foul on Vanderbilt. I think it's Duke Miles. His second, team second. SMU for free throws. Got to be on your toes in this game. There's a lot of action. This has been fast-paced. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Vanderbilt leading 55-43. And Corey Washington for 2 made both of his free throw attempts back in the first half. Another good free throw shooter rattles in the first.
I'm going to tell you right now, SMU's a very good basketball team.
And Andy Enfield is a really good coach. He's been successful everywhere he's been, whether it was at USC or at Florida Gulf Coast, where he took them to the Sweet 16 back in 2013. Foul shot good again. Back in the Dunk City days of the Coach F GCU. Lead is 10 for Vanderbilt. It's like a zone defense for SMU. Tanner out the logo. Dangerous pass to Miles. Inside the zone they go. Okereke. No look bounce pass. McLaughlin in close and scores.
Got his body up into the big guy and was able to get that shot off the board. Now
13 for McLaughlin.
Stops.
Yeah, starts to get some stops on this end. Vanderbilt leading by 12. Pass to the left. Washington dumps into the post. Yugatolu. That left side back to the baskets where he likes to be. Could go over either shoulder. Bullies his way in and scores. He backed down against McLaughlin. Yugatolu with a dozen. 57-47. Pull up 3 other end. Tanner no good. 1 and done. Rebound. It's Edwards. Going to bring it up left to right for the Mustangs. Nickel picks him up right side. Edwards plays up top. Pierre with a catch. Spent a lot of time in the first half with 2 fouls and played around it. Kick outside. Miller right back in. Yugatolu. Here comes Miles for a takeaway. A reach foul instead on Duke, his third. Mark Byington says maybe a jump ball on that play. Instead, it's number 3 for number 2. Jalen Washington will enter. Assistant coach Rick Ray giving him some instruction before the first of 2 free throws by Samet Yugatolu.
Oh, they gave him 2 shots on that?
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought that was going to be out of bounds.
That should have been on the floor right there.
Yugatolu, first time at the foul stripe tonight. 56% of the season. Free throws good. He averages 10 points per game. He has 13 tonight. He was 53% from the field as a freshman last year at SMU. That was top 5 in program history for a first-year player. Takes his time. One more free throw. A lot of arc. Free throw's no good. Rebound McLaughlin. Washington went in for Okereke. Collins went in to replace Miles. Picked up that third foul. Tanner outside playing the point. Tanner, hesitation dribble against Washington. Plays right side. Catch by Nickel. Washington goes left. Collins trying to get the step. Cross-court pass. Nickel. Quick three. No. It was no good. In and out, no good. Thought it was going to fall in there.
Yeah, I thought that was it. He just didn't catch it clean.
Three on the other end and a swish. Pierre stops and drains one. His second three of the half. 57-51. Commodores are led by 13. Trim back to 6. But they might bring a double team. Instead, Nickel takes a pass from Tanner. Tanner has it back, flips it to the left corner. Washington's open. He shoots a three. That's no good. McLaughlin got a piece of the rebound, but it went to Corey Washington for SMU. Now in transition, here's Edwards. Stops. Mid-range jumper, no good. Near side rebound. It's Washington. It's Tanner. Jay Wash pulls it away. Frankie Collins front court. Long down court past Nickel in the left corner. Couldn't squeeze off a three. Goes to Tanner, left wing. Vanderbilt runs his stuff, leading by 6. Played 5 minutes since halftime.
You got to put some pressure on him with penetration right here.
Tanner comes off a screen. Yigatolu got him on a switch. Straightaway three, no good. Discard by Yigatolu as Washington went to the deck for Vanderbilt. And number 24 in red gets his first foul and a second for SMU. 6-point advantage for Vanderbilt, 57-51. Media break with 14:57 to play. This Vanderbilt basketball from Learfield.
Yeah, it's another day, but what kind of day is it really? A day of doom scrolling? Laundry day? Nah, it's a White Claw day. Because all that can wait. Your friends shouldn't. There are good stories to be made. So grab a pack, grab your friends. Make the most of each day with those who matter most. When you're together with White Claw, every day is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You just gotta grab it. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, Commodore fans, the Holiday Inn West End Vanderbilt is your headquarters for week-long entertainment. Stop by the Commodore Grill and enjoy live music from some of Nashville's best songwriters from 6 to 10 p.m., 7 nights a week. Grab a cup of Bongo Java from our coffee bar Brew to start your morning. Brew is in the main lobby. The Holiday Inn West End Vanderbilt, just walking distance from the stadium. The game starts here.
Martin and Zerfoss believes that insurance is the foundation upon which businesses and families build their futures. For over 45 years, our locally owned agency has worked with companies and individuals to build coverage that helps lower their risks. For all personal, commercial, risk management, and group benefits, call Martin and Zerfoss at 615-297-8500 or visit mzinsurance.com. Insuring Vandy fans since 1978.
A 2-minute drop for Vanderbilt. SMU has trimmed the Commodores' 13-point advantage to 6. It's 57-51 here at Memorial with 14:57 to play in the Music City. Vanderbilt basketball is brought to you by White Claw. They remind you to grab life by the claw. And by the Tennessee Lottery, proud to have raised nearly $8 billion to support education programs in the great state of Tennessee. Tim, the threes just not really dropping for Vanderbilt tonight. Only 5 out of 18.
Well, there's a couple times Tyler Nickel had a couple shots. He didn't catch it clean, and you got to deliver the basketball right in the kind of the shooting pouch for those good shooters right there. I think we've got to get a little bit more scoring off some penetration as well. When you break their defense down, now all of a sudden they got to help, and you're going to be able to get assists inside.
Frankie Collins to throw it in left baseline. Washington, Nickel, McLaughlin, and Tanner, the 5 out there. TT with 16, McLaughlin with 13. Commodore ball, 20 on the shot clock. And play it goes. Nickel with the catch behind the three-point line. Jalen Washington, head of the circle. Hands it off to Tanner. Backs off between the circles. 10 on the shot clock. Washington. Free throw line extended right side. Put it on the floor. Regathered after losing it. Tanner now down the baseline. Lays it in. Right to the basket. Ended up on his backside, but gets the bucket.
How is that not a foul?
It sure looked that way. O'Neal was down there for SMU. 59-51. Vanderbilt's lead at 8. Takeaway. Nickel right at midcourt by himself. Gonna hammer it down two-handed. Nickel found that ball right in his lap and took it all the way to the other end for the flush. 61-51. Vanderbilt again leading by 10, and a foul a long way from the basket will be called on Jalen Washington, his first and the team's fourth.
I think they're going to get. This is a bench warning.
Yeah, I think maybe
Duke Miles ran down the baseline on that dunk right there.
Yeah, everybody got kind of fired up when Nickel threw it down. I saw the same thing you did. Joe Lindsay said, hey, let's settle it down a little bit. 10 points is the lead for Vanderbilt. In play, SMU. Corey Washington, guarded by McLaughlin. Streaking down the left baseline as Miller comes out on the other side. Made a great move, but threw it off the side of the backboard. McLaughlin grabbed it. Down court it goes. Tanner, full head of steam in the paint, flips it up. No good. Foul on SMU, and Tanner going to the foul stripe.
Tell you what, Tyler Tanner's putting a lot of pressure on the SMU defense. I'm telling you, he gets after it.
Third foul for Corey Washington. 3 fouls for SMU in the second half at the 13:58 mark. Yigatolu and B.J. Edwards about to go back in for the Mustangs, and Commodores will send on Tyler Harris in just a moment.
Well, you like the pressure that Vanderbilt's putting on SMU. On the missed shot right there, Frankie Collins finds Tanner on the left wing, and then he catches the basketball and just attacks the rim.
Tanner, a chance to equal his season and career high as 18 and 2 free throws coming up here. Number 1 is good. Sophomore from Brentwood. Battle for Atlantis All-Tournament team. Shot 50% from 3, had 11 assists and 6 steals in the tournament. He's now scored in double figures in all 9 games. Both teams make subs. Harris checked in to replace Nickel.
Well, they're a different team when Yigatolu's out of the game.
Yeah, he has a real threat inside. Free throw number 2, good for Tanner. Has 20. The long way to go in this game. 63-51. We're under 14 to play.
Well, you don't want to foul out here.
Yeah, Collins got to be careful working with 2, and there it is. He's at the hash mark left side as you have Boopy Miller on the dribble.
There's no reason to do that. It's just not one of those things you're going to steal the basketball from this kid.
Yeah, you just got to be solid and stay in front of him. SMU continues on offense. Yigatolu backing in against Jalen Washington. That's a travel, yeah. He shuffled his feet as he went into his move to make that jump hook with the right hand.
That's a really nice play by Jalen Washington right there. Just held his ground.
Vanderbilt 63, SMU 51, 13 and a half to play. 6-0 run for Vanderbilt.
I think you get into your offense right now, and then you get in attack mode off the wing, whether it's by Frankie Collins or Tyler Tanner.
McLaughlin sends it left. Harris pulls up with the right, floats it down low. He missed everything. Washington digs it out, goes back to Tanner. Vanderbilt resets. Shot clock did not reset. Collins drives and kicks. Harris left side, pulls the trigger. 3 is no good. Washington knocks down the rebound, gathers it in right baseline. McLaughlin able to hang on after the pass. Here's Tanner for 3. It's no good. In and out. Keeping it alive, Washington diving after the loose ball. It's out of bounds. Went to SMU, but how about the hustle by number 13?
I'll tell you what, Jalen Washington was all over the offensive glass that time. You got to give that kid a lot of credit.
Helped up by his teammates. Runs to the other end. Okereke in to replace McLaughlin.
Boy, you end up having a wide open look by Tyler Tanner.
Multiple attempts on that trip, and Jalen Washington making a lot of it happen. Pierre brings it across after Vanderbilt showed a little token pressure. 13 minutes to play, the lead a dozen. Yigatolu and Washington doing battle. They're out at the center circle. Washington poked it free. Yigatolu goes back to get it. Other side of midcourt. Slides it away to Miller. Washington now was Collins out there with Collins. Little backdoor pass that was intended for Corey Washington. Knocked out a play by Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock for SMU.
Well, now Miller is the inbounder right there. You don't want to let him get the ball back.
Yeah, you got to watch out. Goes in baseline, flipped up and in. Went into Pierre, and he stuck a little jumper right side. 63-53, 12 and a half minutes left. Vanderbilt by 10. Collins circles right, sends it back left. Catch by Harris, put it on the floor. kind of juggle before he could pull the trigger on a 3-ball. It's Collins outside between the circles. Driving left lane line with the left. Off the glass. Wouldn't go. Yigatolu got the rebound, and Washington trying to knock it away. Got a foul. Second foul for Washington. That is 6 for Vanderbilt in half number 2. So bonus time for SMU after this. We've got 12:21 to go.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, SMU, they're just tough. They're not going to go away. They're a team that's a veteran team.
Vanderbilt just really struggling to put the ball in the basket, too, for the last 10. Still in front by 10. Miller tracked by Collins. He has 3 fouls. Duke Miles has 3. Yigatolu outside at the 3-point arc, guarded by Washington. Hands it off Pierre. Behind Yigatolu. He takes up a lot of space. Now he shoots a contested 3 over Okereke. No good. Collins inside, grabs a rebound.
And that's what you got to have. You got to have guards that can rebound the basketball.
Down to Okereke. Tough pass. He got it. Spins baseline on Pierre. Comes back out. Shovels to Washington. Free throw line jumper. Bouncing. Yes. Hit off the back rim. Dropped in there for J-Dub. 65-53. 11:41 to go. Miller full head of steam against Tanner. Reverse layup. Washington swats it out of there.
I tell you what, J-Dub is really playing well.
Getting them fired up. Jalen Washington with a big block. Duke Miles will return to the lineup when we return. 11:37 to go. Vanderbilt 65, SMU 53. It's Commodore basketball from Learfield.
At First Bank, we've always been Vandy fans, and as the official bank of Vanderbilt Athletics, we're also teammates helping cheer on the Doors together. We're proud to add Commodore Pride to your wallet with our official Vanderbilt debit cards. Anchor down when you pay with Vanderbilt debit cards from First Bank. When 2 historic Tennessee teams join together, you get even more ways to bank on the Doors. Bank local, get more. First Bank, member FDIC.
We're taking a 60-second local break. Then more Commodore basketball coverage on the Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time.
Pizza deserves Pepsi.
It's game day, Vandy fans, and you don't want to miss a single play. Uber Eats brings your favorite foods right to your door. Wings, pizza, burgers, whatever you're craving, it's just a tap away. Download the Uber Eats app and use code GOVANDY to get $15 off your first order. Uber Eats, proud sponsor of The Doors. Let's eat.
Best crowd of the season so far here at Memorial, watching this ACC-SEC Challenge matchup. Vanderbilt 65, SMU 53, 11:37 to play here in the Music City. Kevin Ingram and Tim Thompson. Vanderbilt basketball is brought to you by our good friends at Martin and Zerfoss. Let them create a comprehensive insurance plan for you, your family, even your business at competitive prices. Martin and Zerfoss, the no-problem people. Jalen Washington, Tim, really getting after it on both ends of the court.
Well, you've got Duke Miles back in the game now. Tyler Tanner's going to sit for a while and get a little bit of a rest.
That baseline entry, Miller. He finds Edwards. Made a nice move to get past Miles. Jumps to a stop of the paint. Put it up on the rim. No good. Late whistle and a foul on Vanderbilt.
Wow.
And that's going to be on Collins.
And that was a call that was completely outside. The 2 officials that were closest to the rim right there did not call it.
I think they're waiting to see if the basket was going to go in and then made the call. Collins jumped up as Edwards put the ball up. There was contact, but not a whole ton of it as Edwards rolls in the free throw. He's 65% of the season. Guy from Knoxville. He's Mr. Basketball, a Knoxville Catholic. And part of the ACC all-defensive team last season.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a foul right there.
That was a tough one on Frankie. Free throw number 2 is good. SMU hanging around, down only 10. Commodores lead 65-55. 11.5 minutes to play. 11.5, he said. Miles goes to the right, bodied up by Miller. Stops, needs to find a teammate, trying to throw it off Miller. Now they'll call Boopy for a foul, his first of the night.
I tell you what, he's a good little player now. I'm telling you, he's undersized, but he really understands the game, knows how to play.
Yeah, he is right at 6 feet tall at most, and he is really solid player for SMU. Obviously a great scorer. Miles outside. Now they double. Pass to the left, trying to find Jalen Washington. Tiptoes along the sideline. Downloaded Tanner, who checked in to replace Collins. His rest did not last very long.
You got to go now.
Miles behind the back dribble with 3, with 2, with 1. Fadeaway into the shot clock. Bouncing back rim, no good. Yigatolu hangs on to the rebound. Left sideline comes Edwards. Turns his back against Harris. One-hand pass, Washington at the top. Looks right. Plays right. It's Miller with the catch. Miles guards closely. Back to Edwards on the left wing. Yigatolu posting. Over the top they go. They got it to him. Against Washington. Shoves, turns baseline, made a move. Washington blocked it right at the rim.
Wow.
He sent it away, and now Vanderbilt in transition. Pass ahead goes to Harris for a slam. He brings the house down. Tyler Harris, a two-hand slam after a great play by Washington on the other end. And now a foul on Okereke on a drive left baseline. How about that block by Jalen Washington right at the rim on Yigatolu?
Wow, that was big time right there. He got a spin move and he went back. He didn't give up on it.
I mean, he almost pinned the ball against the rim as he took it up trying to slam. That was really something. Okereke, his second foul.
What a great play that time. And then was able to get the basketball. Okereke got the basketball out and was able to get it down to Tyler Harris for a fast break layup.
Pierre at the foul line, free throw, bounces off, no good. It was one of the bonus. Washington had the rebound for a moment. It was knocked out of bounds by Edwards, and the Commodores have it.
Tell you what, J-Dub is a little bit tired right now.
Well, he has been working hard on both ends. He has been fantastic again tonight. Midpoint second half, Vanderbilt 67, SMU 55. Miles to the left side. Catch, and Okereke is on the move. He's in the paint, turns around, leans in, nothing there. Got it back to Miles on the left side, 13 to shoot. Yigatolu comes out to guard. Miles takes him right to the rack and scores.
I tell you, Duke is so good. He just gets the big guys just backpedaling, kind of puts them on roller skates.
He definitely had him on skates that time. And lead 14, Vanderbilt's biggest. Here goes Miller on a drive. He gets in close and scores. Dozen points for Boopy Miller on a 21-point average. 69-57, the Commodores in front with 9.5 minutes left. High screen Okereke. Tanner gets to him. Thought better of the pick and pop. Drive down the right lane line. Reach foul going to be called on Washington for SMU. That is number 3 for number 4. And team foul number 5 for the Mustangs. Vanderbilt's been called for 8 in this half. Sub coming for Andy Enfield's team at Jaden Toombs. They go a little bit bigger as Washington checks out and the 6'10 Toombs goes in. Vanderbilt gets a new 20 on the shot clock. Nickel with a catch from Jalen Washington. Right side Tanner. Wanted to rise up and shoot a 3. Miller got there. Now it goes beneath the goal to the left corner. Miles for 3. In and out, no good. Vanderbilt has not had the eye from distance tonight. That's 5 for 21.
Boy, that was a wide open look, though. Great penetration that time by Tyler Tanner.
Miller bounces left of the lane. Pierre against Nickel. Takes him down the baseline. Thought he might shoot a fadeaway. Dumps it off instead. Edwards put it up a shot. It was blocked. It went out of bounds. It belongs to Vanderbilt.
It was over the rim or over the backboard right there. And I think Duke Miles knocked it off of the SMU player. Let's see what happens right here. He blocks it. And Duke Miles knocks it off the SMU player as he's standing out of bounds. Great play that time by both Jalen Washington and Duke Miles.
Man, that was a great play. Miles had both feet beyond the baseline when he threw it off the SMU player. Lead at 12 with 8:50 to play. Vanderbilt trying to beat SMU for the first time in a long time. Tanner, bounce pass down low. Nice catch by Washington. He took up a shot. Foul will be on the floor. It's going to go against Yigatolu, his second for SMU.
I'm telling you, Kevin, you said nice catch. That was a great catch inside right there. Drew the foul. Wow, what a catch by Jalen Washington.
I mean, there was barely a lane to get that pass down there. Tanner looks, right baseline. Gets it inside Nickel. He's at the block and a shoot a fadeaway in the paint. Oh, yeah. Nicely done. Tyler Nickel. A 2-point bucket, 71-57.
You just got to keep pounding these guys with offense.
14 the advantage. Vanderbilt's biggest of the night. Miller looks inside. Yigatolu, he had the step. He puts it up off the glass and scores.
Okay, when he gets it down there that low at the block, you better send a double team quick.
Yeah, they just couldn't get that defender there fast enough. Washington guarding the primary defender. Miles to the left, sends a pass to Nickel. Up top it goes Okereke. Tanner left wing against Miller. Reverses on the dribble, 15 to shoot. Outside, bounce pass, knocked down by Okereke, over and back. Vanderbilt turns it over right at midcourt on a pass that went outside. Okereke stumbled and he was laying on the court as to try to gather in the pass in midcourt. Jalen Washington goes out for Vanderbilt as McLaughlin returns, and number 13 gets a big hand.
He should get a big hand. He just played his tail off.
Vanderbilt leading by 12. We come up on 8 minutes to play here in Nashville. Miller crossing over. Tanner going above. A screen set by Toombs. Miller picks up his dribble, hooks a pass to Toombs. Okereke guards him, hands it back to Miller. 5 to shoot. Miller now with 4. With 3, he stumbles. With 2, with 1, beneath the basket. Out of time. Shot clock violation. Vanderbilt gets it. Good defense for the Commodores. The under 8 break arrives with 7:42 to play. Vanderbilt 71, SMU 59. We'll check in with Jonah Weintraub when we come back. The Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
Progressive knows not all rides are smooth. Meet Sarah. She loves her motorcycle. What she doesn't love is when it suddenly rains. As she sits underneath a bridge waiting for it to stop, she grows quite fond of the graffiti on the overpass. She really likes the one with John Hart's Claire and wonders if they're still together. Not every ride is smooth, but Progressive has your back. Get an online quote in as little as 3 minutes and see if you can save with America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
More action on the hardwood in 60 seconds. You're listening to Vanderbilt Basketball.
The Donut Den is proud to serve fresh baked items in and around Nashville. Start your day with sunshine by visiting their location on Hillsborough Pike and enjoy some of their delicious items like donuts, pastries, muffins, croissant donuts, fritters, fresh brewed coffee, and more. All items are baked fresh daily on site. To start your day off with sunshine, make sure to visit the Donut Den at 3900 Hillsborough Pike or call 385-1021. That's 385-1021. The Donut Den, proud to serve Nashville.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Jonah Weintraub here inside the Learfield Network studios, where we're tied in the ACC-SEC Challenge at 6 games apiece, with 4 going on right now, including ours. The ACC or SEC needs to win 3 of those 4 to win the overall challenge. And right now, Auburn, number 20, up 50-47 on NC State, but the Wolfpack on a 12-4 run, 15 minutes to go in Auburn. Meanwhile, Virginia up 59-37 at Texas, and Mississippi State up 55-43 in Atlanta against Georgia Tech. Those last 2 games, both with about 12 minutes to go in action. Now back to our game in Nashville with Kevin and Tim.
All right, thanks a lot, Jonah. We've got 7:42 to go here at Memorial Gym. Vanderbilt leading SMU 71-59. Commodore ball out of the timeout. Tanner and McLaughlin, Okereke, Nickel, and Miles, the 5 on the court. The black and gold. Nickel outside, goes to McLaughlin between the circles. Glock to the right side, rise and fire. Miles for 3, no good. Rebound cleared, backside by Pierre.
And that's 1 for 9 in the second half.
Just not shooting it well. Yep, on the night. And a takeaway. Okereke grabs the steal. It's a 2-on-2 cross-court pass. Tanner beneath the basket. Couldn't really do anything with it. He'll bring it back out.
He was just too fast. If it had been a little slower, it would have been a layup.
Yeah. Gear down a little bit, TT. Hashmark left side, holds the ball low, turns the corner against Edwards. In the paint, streaks to the rack for 2, and a new career high with 22.
Yeah, really a nice screen that time by Devin McLaughlin.
73-59. Vanderbilt's lead back to 14. Back cut, there goes Edwards. Nice delivery by Toombs, and BJ lays it in. 73-61. Lead a dozen for the Commodores, 6:40 to play. They looked at double on Miles outside with Edwards and Toombs. Dangerous pass off the baseline. Tanner catches. Tanner hits a short jumper. The meter's running, man.
Wow, man.
24 for Tanner. New career high. 75-61, 6:20 to play.
Well, and SMU's not going away either. You've got to be able to score, and you've got to make some defensive stops.
It's been hard to come by those stops. Here's Miller. McLaughlin has him now on a switch in the left corner. With 8, with 7, Miller turns, takes a jumper, rolls off the left side, no good. On the rebound, a foul. This may be Nickel.
Yeah, I think he had him wrapped up there.
Number 2 for number 5, and this will be one of the bonus coming up for SMU. 9 for Vanderbilt in the half. The lead, the biggest Vanderbilt has held this evening, 75-61. Miles checks out of the game. And Frankie Collins has re-entered. This time it's Toombs to the foul stripe. 1-1. He's only 2 out of 3 on the season.
You got to block out right here.
Made his season debut at Mississippi State. Played 11 minutes. Free throw's good. He'll earn the bonus shot. He is from Amarillo, but he played prep ball in Irving, Texas. Pumps up the second free throw. That's way short. McLaughlin goes in to get the rebound. 6 minutes left. Vanderbilt by 13. Trying to score one for the SEC in the challenge with the ACC. Against traditional ACC school, SMU. Collins outside. McLaughlin for a screen. Collins, cross-court pass, catch by Okereke. Rise and fire. 3 good! Vanderbilt finally made one. Okereke battles home a big 3.
I thought that was going to be a little long, Kevin, when it left his hand, but it hit the back of the rim and bounces in. What a big shot.
Timeout. Asked for by Vanderbilt. It is a full break. The Commodores lead by 16, 78-62. We got 5:40 to play here in Nashville. Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
Mr. Commodore, better known as Mr. C by the black and gold. He commands the campus, leads the charge down the Star Walk, and motivates the Commodores to anchor down. Ford also has a fan favorite, Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 48 years straight. Drive F-150, proud sponsor of the Commodores at your Tennessee Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Lights are twinkling, snows are falling, just like last year, fun is calling. With holiday games, the instant kind, the easiest gift there is to find. So celebrate for just a while, with holiday games that'll make you smile. Only from the Tennessee Lottery, game-changing fun, play responsibly.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Five minutes, 40 seconds to go here in Nashville. Vanderbilt 78, SMU 62. The ACC SEC Challenge. Commodores calling a timeout after A.K. Okereke hit a first bank three-pointer. Vanderbilt 6 out of 23 from distance, only 2 of 10 in the second half. Well, the Tennessee Lottery is proud to have raised nearly $8 billion to support education programs in the state. Today's Hope Scholar athlete of the game is Grace Ciara-Mataro from Vanderbilt's swim team. So congratulations to Grace, and thanks as always to our good friends at the Tennessee Lottery.
Kevin, the one thing you love to see again, you got 19 assists on 33 made baskets. And you get that kind of distribution, team play, you're going to win a lot of basketball games.
Yeah, to me it's remarkable. Vanderbilt's averaging 20 assists per game. Right on that average here tonight. Still 5.5 minutes left. SMU has the ball. Outside with the basketball, it is Pierre. It was actually SMU calling the timeout after the Okereke three, so they have 2 left. Vanderbilt has 3. Miller steps back, now steps through, takes a jumper that's no good. Foul on Okereke will give him 2 free throws.
Gosh, you just don't foul him right there. He's taking a really, really, in my opinion, bad shot.
He was taking a tough shot. He was already past you, and Okereke kind of reached from the backside to try to knock it away.
And you're fouling a really good free throw shooter.
Well, Miller, you can pretty much put him in the books when he steps to the free throw line. 91% entering tonight's play. Goes the ball low, he shoots, and it's good.
He's a little bit of an unorthodox kind of player. He just kind of herky-jerky the way he plays. He kind of keeps you off balance as a defender.
Top 15 among active players in the country in points with 1,552 entering tonight's play. And he has scored 13, and one more free throw coming up here. The foul shot is short. He missed one. McLaughlin grabs a rebound. That was only his 6th miss of the season, and he shot a lot of free throws. Coming up on 5 minutes to go, Vanderbilt's lead is 15 with Frankie Collins on the dribble outside, tracked by Miller. Man-to-man defense for SMU. Collins, McLaughlin slipped to screen. Collins slipping, almost going to the floor, and that's going to be a foul on Miller. A little too much contact. And this should be one of the bonus for Frankie Collins, the 5:01 mark. Miller gets his second. Well, Frankie Collins looking for his first point of the night. His main job has been to play defense, and the free throw is bouncing good. Bonus shot for Frankie.
With 5 minutes left right here, you're up 16, maybe 17. You just need a couple defensive stops.
All strings on the second free throw attempt. Frankie makes 2 to give Vanderbilt its biggest lead. It's 80-63. We're under 5 minutes to go. And Tim is right. A couple stops here. Goes Miller. Tanner riding him on the way. Put it up left baseline. Tough shot, no good. But they dig out the rebound. Hooked outside. Pierre at the top. Going to step back, shoot a 3. That one's no good. What a rebound. Collins trying to save it in. And I think it's going to be a foul on SMU. They pointed the direction of Corey Washington. I mean, Collins was way up there to grab that board. He's going to shoot free throws again.
I'm going to tell you right now, that was a man-sized rebound right there. He just went up and snatched it over the top of Washington.
The foul will be on Washington, and that will be the end of the night for him. That's his 5th at the 4:43 mark. One and one for Frankie one more time. Converted both a moment ago. Free throw is no good. Pops out. Yukatulu hangs on to the rebound. So he couldn't earn the bonus shot the second time around. The lead remains 17 for Vanderbilt. Got 4.5 minutes to play. Yukatulu trying to set a pick. Knocked down by Tanner to McLaughlin. Back to Tanner. Takes it in and dunks.
I tell you what, that was just a great play by 2 very unselfish players.
26 for Tyler Tanner. Vanderbilt's lead is up to 19. A foul on the Commodores as they'll stick Okereke for his 4th.
You just don't realize how quick Tyler Tanner and how high Tyler Tanner can jump.
Yeah, they put that pass up there for Yukatulu, and Tanner just jumped up and knocked it down and went to McLaughlin. He got it back to Tanner. Nice little lead pass, went in and dunked it again. 26, his career best, as Pierre hits the first of 2. A double bonus for SMU. Team foul number 11 for Vanderbilt in the half.
Short.
Yeah, Pierre left down was short. There's McLaughlin, got to it.
You can tell that right when it left his fingertips.
18-point advantage for Vanderbilt, trying to stay perfect on the season. Both these teams coming in at 8-0. Vanderbilt's played a lot of unbeaten teams lately. 2 out of the 3 they met down in the Bahamas were undefeated.
Well, now you can take it deep down into the shot clock. Just the clock is on your side right now, even if you don't score.
Yeah, try to limit the possessions here. Goes Miles, left lane line, flips it right side. Shot fake for Collins, steps up, takes a long 2. That's off the front rim, no good. Rebound to SMU. It went to O'Neal. Now it's Miller, quickly the other way. Split defenders. I think Tanner's going to get a reach. It'll take us to the timeout. 3:42 to go. Vanderbilt 82, SMU 64. The stretch run coming up when we come back on the Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes every moment cheering on your team even better. Plus, the mountains on the bottles and cans turn blue when your beer is Rocky Mountain cold. So you never have to guess if your Coors Light is ready to drink. So crack one open, take a sip, and enjoy the game. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly.
Hey, Commodore fans, the Holiday Inn West End Vanderbilt is your headquarters for week-long entertainment. Stop by the Commodore Grill and enjoy live music from some of Nashville's best songwriters from 6 to 10 p.m., 7 nights a week. Grab a cup of Bongo Java from our coffee bar Brew to start your morning. Brew is in the main lobby. The Holiday Inn West End Vanderbilt, just walking distance from the stadium. The game starts here.
It's game day, Vandy fans, and you don't want to miss a single play. Uber Eats brings your favorite foods right to your door. Wings, pizza, burgers, whatever you're craving, it's just a tap away. Download the Uber Eats app and use code GOVANDY to get $15 off your first order. Uber Eats, proud sponsor of The Doors. Let's eat.
Well, it's been a good night for the SEC in this challenge with the ACC. Vanderbilt trying to add one more to the win column in front of SMU, 82-64. Got 3:42 to play here in Nashville. Vanderbilt basketball brought to you by Coors Light, Mountain Cold Refreshment. Choose chill. Proud sponsor of Vanderbilt Athletics. They remind you to celebrate responsibly. Before we continue, let's pause 10 seconds for a station ID. This is Vanderbilt basketball from their field. Well, the foul that took us to the break, unfortunately, was A.K. Okereke. That was his fifth, so he's out of the game at the 3:42 mark. Both teams have lost a player. Tim, how about the night for Tyler Tanner? Career-high 26 points. He's put something in pretty much every column on that stat page. Miller shoots the free throw, and it bounces good.
Well, you look at that. He's got 26 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 4 rebounds. Man.
34 minutes and a plus 20. Miller crouches low and shoots the second free throw. All strings on both these. Lead is 16 with 3:40 to go. And again, Tim, just use some clock here. Be solid with the ball.
Yeah, you just go deep into the shot clock right now. I mean, you take this thing all the way down to 10 and then start running your play right there.
Miles outside. Edwards pressures out near midcourt. Now Miles stumbles into the paint. He goes with the right trying to finish. It bounces off no good. Free throws for Duke with the foul whistled against Pierre, his third.
I'll tell you what, SMU's they're gonna win a lot of games in the ACC. They're a talented bunch of guys, and they're not real deep, but they're veteran guys. They know how to play. And Boogie Miller, he's the real deal.
He is a tremendous scorer, and I really like Yugotolo. I mean, as a big guy, he's got some really nice post moves.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to be hard to deal with for some of the bigs in the ACC. Miles hit the first free throw. Chance for another double-figure game. Keep his streak going, and he does. Swish on the second. Chandler Bing in. Duke Miles out. 83-66. Vanderbilt 3:24 to play. SMU was picked to finish 6th in the ACC preseason poll. Duke and Louisville, North Carolina, NC State, Virginia, all picked in front of the Mustangs. Miller bounce pass. Yugotolo at the top. Trying to hand it to Pierre. He gets it to him. Bing extends an arm to defend. Pierre backs off. Not going to drive. Bounce down low. Knocked loose. Saved by Collins. It goes to Nickel. Interior bounce pass taken away. Commodores get a steal. They get a chance to burn some more time off the clock with under 3 to go and an 18-point lead.
Well, right now, this game's over if you just don't turn the basketball over. You can take this thing all the way down. SMU's not pressuring right now, so.
Not tons of turnovers. SMU is committed 12, but Vanderbilt scored 17 off those dozen miscues. Collins now in the paint with 3 flips.
Oh!
Good! Reverse layup there for Frankie Collins.
That was unbelievable.
2.5 minutes left. The lead is 20.
Well, now you got a little zone defense right here. They're showing zone.
Pierre for Yikatolu, left of the lane. Guarded by McLaughlin. A lot of pushing and shoving. Glock on the overplay knocked it away, but Yikatolu will go to the free throw line as Devin commits his third. Clock stop, 2:17 to play. Vanderbilt by 20. Duke Miles will go in after the first of two for the 7-2 sophomore from Turkey.
You'd think there'd be a little more sense of urgency on SMU to get a quick shot off. They passed the ball 3 or 4 times and then threw the ball down low.
Yeah, it has not been the hurry-up offense. They've pretty much run their stuff as Yikatolu leaves the free throw short. It's no good. His career high is 20. He has 15 in this game. Go with 8 rebounds. Another free throw. Got that one. I think the students get burgers if you miss 2 in a row is what happens. So they were very interested in the result of that second free throw.
Well, you look at SMU right now, and it's almost like they've just kind of cashed in the chips because they're not fouling, and they're letting Vanderbilt just dribble the basketball out, and they're just, like I said, there's just not enough possessions left in the game for SMU to win the game.
Miles to the right, plays to Collins. A tremendous finish last time down. Wraparound feed down low, McLaughlin. High off the glass, no good. Vanderbilt is about to run out of time. Miller going the other way for SMU with 1:45. Trying to split defenders, ball lost, but picked back up by Pierre. Little ragtag here to the left corner for a 3 ball. That's an air ball. That was taken by Edwards. Shot clock didn't reset. SMU gets it back. Edwards beneath the basket. Pressure by Collins back outside. O'Neal with a head fake, plays left side. Another 3 attempt is no good. That was Edwards again, and Tanner collects a rebound with 1:22 to play. SMU without a basket in 5.5 minutes, and Vanderbilt's headed toward the final minute of this one. 86-67 the count. Very impressive close to this game for the black and gold, about to go to 9-0 on the season. McLaughlin with 6 on the shot clock. Hands it off to Nickel. Down the right lane line. Off the glass for 2. Tyler Nickel a drive and score. 88-67. We're inside the final minute. Miller to the right. Guarded closely by Miles. He knocked it away out of bounds. It's going to be Vanderbilt's Miller. Touched it last.
Hey, this is a good win, Kevin. I'm telling you.
And like the ones in the Bahamas, Tim, it's one that I think down the road's going to look even better, isn't it?
I think they're going to do well in the ACC, and I think this is going to look good on our resume. And you got to give Tyler Tanner a bunch of credit. Boy, I tell you what, he came to play tonight.
A career-high 26 points as he checks out. He had 5 boards. He had 6 assists.
Well, and then you have Jalen Washington, who I thought came in and did an unbelievable job of just – he didn't score a ton of points, but he changed the game.
Really with his hustle. Well, you got Miles Keefe in the game. Also, Jalen Dean Vines and Mason Nicholson. Inside, missed it close range. That was Lev Red. Now it's Miller front court. Pulls up, takes a 3 on the other end. That's no good. Knocked down to the left baseline. Collected by SMU. 3 ball, no good. That was taken by Pierre. Miller has a rebound. Now the corner for another 3-point try. That's short. SMU with another offensive rebound. A fake and a shot that's no good. And it's going to be a couple more free throws before we get out of here for Boopy Miller.
Well, as a coaching staff, you don't like to see that. There are just too many offensive rebounds right there. So
15.8 to play. Coming up after the game, we'll have all your final numbers. Our post-game show brought to you by the Holiday Inn Vanderbilt. Miller pumps up free throw number 1, and it's good. That gives him 16 points, so not going to get to his 21-point average. Commodores have some tough defenders they could throw at you. That 3-guard alignment of Frankie Collins, Duke Miles, Tyler Tanner, they're awfully tough to solve. Free throw number 2 is good. Vanderbilt puts the ball in play one more time. It'll be Miles Keefe to bring it across. 10 seconds to play. Crowd here at Memorial Jam rises up to salute the Commodores. Vanderbilt is up to the challenge. Vandy stays unbeaten, defeating SMU by a final of 88-69. to put one in the books for the SEC in the ACC-SEC Challenge. Impressive closing stretch for Vanderbilt, holding SMU without a bucket in almost the final 7 minutes, and what a night for Tyler Tanner. Career-high 26 points, filling up that stat page all the way across.
Well, he's just become an all-round great player, and, he's gotten more confident offensively. Defensively, he's always been great. But, he's stronger, he's more confident, and I think, that's 6 inches between your ears. When that gets right, you can be a really good basketball player.
Vanderbilt, a lot of the time, it's 3 ball. It's 6 out of 24 tonight from behind the three-point arc, but 54 points in the paint was really big, and scoring in a lot of ways, not just like posting up, but using transition as well.
Well, we created some turnovers. We scored the basketball off drives from the perimeter, and, just what I would call a really, really good basketball game against a really good basketball team in SMU.
Vanderbilt goes to 9-0. SMU suffers its first defeat. They are now 8-1 on the season. They head back to Dallas and have a couple more games against SEC competition coming up. When we come back, get things started. Our post-game show brought to you by the Holiday Inn Vanderbilt. Commodores win 88-69 over SMU. The Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
Mr. Commodore, better known as Mr. C by the Black and Gold. He commands the campus, leads the charge down the Star Walk, and motivates the Commodores to anchor down. Ford also has a fan favorite, Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 48 years straight. Drive F-150, proud sponsor of the Commodores at your Tennessee Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
You're listening to Vanderbilt Basketball on the Vanderbilt Sports Network from Learfield.
Turn up the volume and turn up the flavor with Tequila Mi Campo. Tequila made for those who choose to live louder. Mi Campo is crafted for utterly in-your-face flavor, made with 100% Blue Weber agave, aged in wine barrels for incredibly smooth taste, ready for however you like to turn it up. Mi Campo, live louder. Please enjoy responsibly. 2025 imported by Mi Campo Spirits, Canandaigua, New York. Tequila 40% alcohol by volume.
Most people in radio commercials talk really fast. But we made this one for RV owners. Progressive knows they like the slower pace of RV life, like this commercial. And they know Progressive will protect their RV at a fair price with discounts. Now here comes the fast part. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Let's recap today's Vanderbilt basketball game. Welcome to the post-game show. Post-game coverage of Vanderbilt basketball is presented by the Holiday Inn Vanderbilt. The game starts here. The post-game show is also brought to you by Uber Eats. Uber Eats, proud sponsor of the Doors. Let's eat. Once again, alongside Tim Thompson, here's Kevin Ingram.
Well, Vanderbilt scores one for the Southeastern Conference in this ACC-SEC Challenge, defeating SMU 88-69 here at Memorial Gym. Welcome back. Our post-game show brought to you by the Holiday Inn Vanderbilt. Kevin Ingram and Tim Thompson. We'll check in with Jonah Weintraub, check some of those other scores coming up here in just a bit. Look at your final numbers on the night. SMU was 41% on 25 out of 60, only 32% in the second half. They were 2 of 17 from 3, 17 out of 23 from the foul line. They went the last 650 without a field goal. Vanderbilt on the night, 57%, 36 out of 63, 6 of 24 from 3, but 10 out of 12 from the free throw stripe. 38-30, the advantage in rebounding for SMU. They had 16 offensive rebounds and 6 for Vanderbilt. I think they had a bunch of those in that last possession. Second chance points, 19-8 for SMU, but Vanderbilt in a lot of the categories really had the advantage. 18-7 in bench scoring. Tim, we talked about points in the paint, 54, and fast break points, 18-7. That was a key number as well.
Well, we were able to get the basketball off the misses and get it up the floor, and then get into a situation where we found the perimeter shooter, or we had open lanes off the drive, and we connected off that, which I thought was great. We didn't just have to depend on the 3-point shot tonight.
8 blocks, 7 steals for the Commodores. No blocks, 2 steals for SMU. 20 assists on 36 buckets. SMU had 12 assists on 25 made baskets. So Vanderbilt right on its average. 20 assists per game. This team continues to be really unselfish and really share the ball well.
Well, if you like basketball, you like the way Vanderbilt plays because they share the basketball. There's not anybody out there that's selfish. They all want to win the basketball game, and they don't care who scores. And, tonight it was Tyler Tanner's number. I mean, he was on tonight, and they got him the basketball, and he converted.
He scored about every way you can. He scored 26 points. He had 4 out of 4 from 3, 10 out of 14 overall, 5 rebounds, 6 assists on the night for TT, and he also had 2 steals, 1 block. He played 37 minutes, a plus 24 on the night. He was awesome. A career-high 26 points. We'll have more of your individual numbers a little bit later on. We come back. We still have to bring you, of course, our Mid-South Florida Player of the Game, our Holiday Inn Play of the Game, Coach Mark Byington, all coming up. Winning night for Vanderbilt. Really impressive victory against SMU. 88-69 the final here at Memorial. Vanderbilt Sports Network from their field.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So, I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too. For my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile! The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in.